Hello, and welcome to the LoreWars podcast and preview stream. My name is Doug Carlson. I am your host and game master, and with me is Maddie, Stage Zero for the
That's me.
coronavirus.
I swear to God. I had it before anyone else.
I,
This
it,
entire pandemic is copying me.
I had it before it was cool, whatever. Also with me is Mr. Evan.
Howdy, howdy.
And Ryan.
Hello.
Um, yeah, we've been doing pretty good with the new casts. We're trying to get 2 episodes about done a week right now during this whole pandemic thing while everyone's home. Um, I have some cool stuff that I'm working on. I've gotten a hold of a few people that I'm trying to do collaborations with. Um, some YouTube channels that do like narrated tabletop stories and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to hear back from them and trying to figure out what we can do with them. Make sure you guys go out and get your pre-orders for the game. The LoreWars guidebook is able to be pre-ordered right now as a hardcover. You just go on our website, which is in our Twitter account, and it's also linked in every single podcast and YouTube video that we upload. You go on there, it's on the market page all the way down. There's a submission form type thing where you just type in your email and the product and you submit it, and it sends my account an email that you want to pre-order, and we'll get a hold of you and discuss further from there about mailing options and such. Uh, we had the event in Batavia at the Game Cave for sponsoring the Magic the Gathering tournament, and with all this happening in the world right now, that got postponed, and I don't, until we get news of everything lifting back up, I don't know anything about it. So that's, on the back burner until everything lifts up. Hopefully the world is okay and fine by June 13th and 12th, because that's when our game launches and Free RPG Day, where we will be doing 2 conventions. Um, and so hopefully the world will be back to normal by then, and we can do those awesome things that I've discussed before. Other than that, there's not a crazy amount of news, so we can dive right into here. Last time on the podcast, our adventurers went back into Gorax, or the old abandoned mansion, and they had to fight the living statue, which was a giant stone knight with a halberd that they destroyed. They then got into some underground, like, studied chambers type things with a lounge area, a library, a potion brewing area, and a bedroom area. And they raided through those, got some goodies, and then they stepped into a new chamber that was completely dark, which almost like magic was darkening it, and were attacked by a small gremlin-like creature with a large scythe, who had some weird regenerative abilities. The party fought him in the pitch black and was able to slay him. And on his dying breath, he warned them that the metal door was what he was guarding, because behind there is, as he quoted, probably the strongest of the 7 nightmares. And then he perished and the room lit up with magical red crystals that are on the ceiling, and now the party can see. And before them is a large barred metal enforced door to the left, and on the right is a simple wooden door that they've seen throughout the entire mansion. And that's kind of where we pick up. So I'll put it off to you guys.
You guys want
Alright.
to check out that metal door?
That's what the DM would want us to do. I say we don't go through it.
So, are we allowed to check out the wooden door
Yeah, absolutely. If you want-
without facing sudden consequences?
I mean, if you're speaking from like a trap perspective, you could roll a investigation action to look for traps. If you aren't, you could just go open it and see what's behind it. You know, you
I'm
could
gonna go listen. I'm gonna go put my ear up to it.
to the wooden door or the metal door.
There's a window? I didn't hear that.
No, the wooden door or the metal door. No window. You are deep underground.
I'll try the metal door first.
Okay. You slide up over to the metal door and place your ear behind it or against it, and you don't hear anything. Either the door is too thick, or there's nothing behind it that's making noise.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Sure. You knock on it, and suddenly you hear chains kind of rattling deep within the room behind the door.
I don't like chains.
Yeah, I walk this way. I say, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to open the wooden door?
Put my ear up to the wooden door, yeah.
You don't hear anything. It's almost like putting your ear up to like a conch shell where it's kind of hollow sounding, as if like maybe there's some kind of tunnel or something behind it.
No, I'm gonna knock on that one too.
Okay. You just kind of hear an echo. And then
Alright.
you wait a few minutes, and the knock kind of reverberates off the walls and dissipates, and there's no reply.
Tell them what I found.
Okay.
So guys, yeah, there's chains in that one. So I don't- and this one is, yeah, I don't know. It's just hollow.
Okay. So, should we try the wooden or metal door?
I say we do the wooden door first because it sounds like there's less of a chance we just get absolutely destroyed.
I agree. I think we should check out the wooden.
Slowly creak it open.
Yeah, you guys push it open. It's not locked or anything. It opens just like a normal door would. And in front of you is a large tightly coiled staircase leading down underground.
Deeper.
But it's like there is a tightly coiled staircase heading down, and like I said, it looks like a straight tunnel that was kind of man dug or something, like straight shot down.
So do you guys think we should proceed? Go deeper
I
down
think-
into this dark dungeon?
You should go first. Yes.
I think
but I
you
think
should
you
go
should go.
first.
No, no. I think
Straight up died. It was
I
not a
see
good
it,
time.
and that's why you should go first.
I've seen the light.
Wait, I can kind of see in the dark. I want to look.
I was
I
gonna say,
want
how
to
dark
look
is
down
it?
the hole.
It seems well lit. There's a torch every few steps on the tunnel wall heading down.
All right, yeah, let's start going down.
All right.
You first, buddy.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, so you guys head down underground even further for a while, and you guys enter into this huge underground cave. You are currently standing on a raised section of earth that has a skinny bridge of rock leading forward to another section of raised earth. The pit below the bridge is filled with water, and in the water the party sees purple crystals that look like there are people inside of them. Across the bridge, the party sees a large stone desk with books on it and a cloaked man behind the desk.
I
Maddie,
don't trust this.
Maddie
I
would
don't trust
I don't
instant,
this.
trust this.
Maddie would instantly recognize the cloaked man as who was messing with Mr. Sartik upstairs.
All right, folks. All right, guys, listen.
So I
This
look at
is the guy that murdered the man whose daughter I saved and then killed
Totally
her.
didn't save,
So
but yeah.
we
Guy in the
should
wheelbarrow?
proceed with exact. Yeah, that guy too.
There,
so I,
there are 4 floating crystals with people inside of them at the corners of the mass of Earth. In the center of the rock mass, there is a spell circle carved into the ground that is glowing purple and blue hues. Blocking the bridge connecting to the opposite landmass is a large black knight figure with purple flames gently coming off of him. He raises a straight sword that has a golden handle and a black blade towards the party. The man in the robes says to get rid of the intruders. With that, the knight is going to dash forward at blinding speeds. And that's where we're at, guys. Let me slide you guys over. Hold on, I need your little figurines. What were you
So-
saying, Ryan?
no, I was saying before all that happened that my character looked at the skinny railway of rocks
Mm-hmm.
before noticing anything else, and then as soon as he saw that, looked over at Dewdrop in a fashion of like, "Do not knock me off of this." I swear to fucking God.
I was trying to help.
My character's
I, in fact, did help.
not
So
care.
I
You did
think
open the door.
maybe- I did open the door. I think maybe you should relax a little bit. All right.
So
It's not me.
So this
hey,
platform,
just
this
don't
area
talk
that
to
we're-
me, man. I'm with you.
this area we're standing on, we have enough room to fight if we had to.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, I brought you to the map. You can kind of see where you're at right
Okay,
now.
I'm looking. I think since he's rushing us, our only option is to face him, unless I don't know, we have a chance to run. What do you guys think?
No. This man has caused problems for me. He needs to be dead.
Okay.
I feel like we've been sent here to do this, so we have a obligation, to doing it.
Well,
whether we want
I
to or
wouldn't
not.
say all of that. I just think that we should, as I said, he's caused problems for me, and I would like him to be dead.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, we're the knights that were ordered. To
Oh, you're the knights who are ordered to come here.
I mean, they came to
Let's
help you
relax
because
a
you're. Alrighty. Maddie, you are like a third or an 8, right? Or 9? You're 9.
My bravery is a 9.
9. And then I have Ryan. What are you at? A what now?
20.
20. And then Mr. Evan, what's yours, bud?
8.
An 8. Okay. It's hard to draw with this touchpad type mouse thing, but okay. Alrighty. He is dashing forward at like near blinding speeds. And he will attack let's say Ryan. Ryan, you're gonna get attacked, bud. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get in chat here. 17 and a 4. That's not promising. That'll be 16 damage.
So I've won because I have a 15 defense. And there you go.
There you go, bud. Okay, well then it would be your turn.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge up my root that I have for being Wolf Knight. And I get it.
Okay.
Now that adds it to the next attack. Is that gonna be next turn or is that
Nope,
the
just whatever attack you hit next. It could be this major action.
Alright. And that is a minor also, correct? Charging that up?
Yep.
Alright. So then, yeah, I'm going to kind of hit him, yeah, with my lightning staff. times 2.
Times 2.
Well, times 3. Sorry, because it's the 1x. What's 3 times 18? Brain.
3. You're saying what? 3 times 18?
Yeah.
54. However, so like he swipes at you and you were able to dodge his attack, and you rebuttal by shooting the lightning or the bolt from your lightning staff at him. But you see that he kind of like almost parries your lightning with the shield, and you see the sword quickly coming from underneath his shield at you.
Lovely.
Which would be 44 damage.
You said 44?
Yep.
Alright, minus 15 and then whatever 7. So minus 21.
So 44 minus 21 would be 23.
22.
22. And then it is Maddie's turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
So where am I currently positioned? I am.
You're sandwiched. You're sandwiched in between.
I am. Can I maybe move a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Doug, I'm asking because I cannot actually move my character.
Can you not?
Nope.
Let me look here. You cannot. Let me change that for you.
Thanks,
There,
bud.
there you go, bud.
Appreciate ya.
Make sure the rest of you can. You can.
So I'm gonna move over here a
Okay,
little
cool.
bit, and I'm just gonna base. I can shoot it here. I'm gonna shoot my explosive like here.
Yeah.
So it hits him and not my teammate.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. And
You
then I'm
don't.
just gonna basic attack him for times 2. So
14
damage.
damage. Cool.
14 whole damage.
And then it is El Thicktail's turn.
Okay. I am going to try to place a hex on him.
Sure.
And Watush. Perfect.
Perfect. He gets little feather tails that are iridescent that kind of pop out of his butt.
Okay. And then I guess I will scoot over to him, and then I'm actually gonna try to use. Let's see here. The Spirit Wolf. Bring him on out.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta roll for that.
Okay.
Looks like I can't summon him out.
Correct. So that would it would be my knight's turn now. This is that you two kind of haven't done much to him, so he's going to continue attacking Ryan. He is going to attack you normally with a 3 and a 6. Let me see what that does. So Ryan, you're going to be taking let me see here, 18 damage. But the way that it happens is that he strikes at your hand and knocks the staff out of your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am. Is his turn over then?
Yep.
I'm not happy at all. You see my like brave demeanor, just kind of getting like real mad
Mm-hmm.
and like pissed off here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my the rune that I used or whatever. Is that once per scenario or what?
Shouldn't be. No, I don't believe so.
I'm gonna do sap real quick.
Okay.
Or evil breath, which I don't get. So I'm real mad. Is it a physical to pull out my other staff?
No, but it would take a minor action to like just get it.
Okay.
To be able to re-equip yourself, or grab the staff off the ground would also be kind of a minor action to re-equip yourself.
I didn't mean to hit that. I'm going to grab it. Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Miss Maddie's turn. Miss Dewdrop.
Si, senor. I'm gonna move a little bit. And I'm just gonna basic attack him because there's no way I'm not gonna hit someone with a fireball.
Sure.
I miss.
You're not gonna do that. Evan, what are you doing, bud?
I guess since I'm standing here, I'll just do a basic attack.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Wow. So nothing actually. I don't know why I rolled twice. I'm sorry.
Is that a miss? Right.
Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah.
Okay. So when you slice at him, you cut through him almost like you're like cutting through smoke. It kind of just phases right through him.
Okay.
And he again, you two haven't really done damage to him, so he's gonna continue his press onto Ryan. And let me see here. Oops.
Do we think that these things here have anything to do with this guy?
He's doing 3 damage, which isn't hurting you, but again, he like as soon as you pick up your staff and look at you, he like hits the staff away with his sword again, cutting into like your hand, but your armor or whatever your skin is able to not take damage, but he's just trying to get that staff away from you.
I'm just real upset.
Give me a high or low for favorable results.
Always high.
It flies into the water in the pit below. He hit it to the right.
Well, damn. Alright, well, I guess it's time to pull out the fire staff then. Is his turn over?
His turn is correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my fire staff. And I'm gonna hit him with burning. Or no, that's minor, so I'm just gonna hit him with a basic attack.
Okay.
I don't hit him with a basic attack.
Alrighty, Maddie.
If he knocks
Yes,
this
sir.
out of my hand, dog.
I now have a place I can shoot my fireball and not hit anyone, so
Sure.
except the enemy. So I'm gonna do that,
Yeah,
and I get it.
there you
So
go.
that's 30 damage. Then I'm gonna hit him with a basic attack. So that's times 3.
Ooh.
7, whatever 17 times 3 is.
That'd
I'm
be
bad at math.
51.
Plus the hex, or is that?
Oh
I'm,
yeah, he is Hex, isn't he?
I'm an engineering major. I should be far better at math than I am.
Evan, what are you doing, bud? You just see an
I am.
explosion on the knight's back as well as like a purple bolt come from Dewdrop and hit him in the back after the explosion. And he's kind of turning his way towards her as she just did a hell of a lot of damage to him.
Okay. Are spells and martial arts, is that a minor or major?
Typically they will be minors, but if they're majors, they'd be marked in like the guidebook or something, or I would tell you like if I give you one that's not in your leveling system.
I see. So this is a minor then, I'm guessing. Okay. I'm gonna try that Spirit Wolf again.
Sure.
So I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, that'd be a minor.
That. Cool. So I do get that. So that's 30 damage plus
Cool.
the 15. And then I guess I'll just swing for a major action for the basic attack. And I suck and I do nothing.
Alrighty. You cast out this spiritual wolf from your hands that jumps forward at him and kind of explodes on impact, hitting him for some damage, but he's still kind of focused on her. So he's gonna move. Whoa. We're distorting his figure. Here we go. Alright. He dashes towards Miss Dewdrop with a whopping 44 damage. He swings his sword at you.
That's a problem for me. You said 42?
44.
Oh.
You can roll a defense action,
38.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's not my defense number.
Well, then that would be what is that? 27. You take.
What's 82 minus 27?
Uh, huh, I don't know.
82 minus 27.
Like 65, I think.
All right,
55.
we'll go with 65.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll Thicktail. What are you doing, bud? Or no, I'm sorry, Ryan. I lost my turn order for a minute.
So I'm real mad at this guy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I run up to him. As I'm running up to him, I just take the end of my staff, kind of pull it back. As I'm there, I kind of tackle him almost.
Yeah.
But like I'm shoving my staff right into his gut at the same time.
Yeah.
I hit him with burning, which I don't get. So then I hit him
It'd
with
be
a
more
basic
over
attack.
here, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Because he's like facing Maddie.
Right. Well, I don't get either, so I guess I just kind of like hit him.
Yeah,
as
his
a
shield's
stance.
on that side, so he kind of just hit his shield, and he doesn't really move.
These rolls are great.
Maddie, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna start by moving away, like a little bit. I'm gonna shoot my fireball like here.
Sure.
Maybe these crystals won't do anything, right? This is
They're
just decoration.
down below you, so like if you were to hit it floor level with you, it wouldn't affect anything.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll shoot it back here, but off center, so it doesn't hit
Yeah.
my dear friend. I get it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit a basic attack for ×2. Eight whole damage.
8 whopping damage.
8 whole damage.
Is that anything for me? It is not. He takes your 8 damage, and he likes it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I
No,
don't know if
he
I.
doesn't. He doesn't like it. He says, "Stop hurting me, please."
I don't know if I like all that.
Evan, it's your turn.
Okay. How close do I have to be for minors, like evil spell?
So generically, spells have a casting range of like 5 to 3 spaces. You should have a range on your spell if it was like in your leveling system.
Okay.
But typically it'd be like 5 to 3 range, or most
Okay.
spells.
I guess I will move up to him first.
Yeah.
And then I will do the evil spell. So I will roll, and I will hit that.
Oh yeah, sap 30 HP, right?
20.
20. Okay.
So let me add that to the current HP. So that 93. So okay. And then I will. What will I do? I'll just do a basic attack.
Yeah.
Here.
You miss.
Okay, so rough.
He is going to look at you, Ryan, and
Hi.
he kind of pushes the shield, like pushes your staff off with his shield, and you see him trying to cast a spell, but it doesn't seem to be charging up fast enough, so he decides to just jab at you with his sword. Maybe not. Hold on, let me see what that is. So yeah, he pushes your staff off with his left hand with the shield, and then you see like some energy kind of pulsing into his sword, and he jabs at you, but you manage to dodge it, and out of the sword come out like these shadow tendrils that wrap around you even though you dodged, and you are rooted, my friend.
What can he do? Just.
Well, you'll see. Because as you are rooted, the shadows kind of dig into you, and you feel like thorns almost like penetrating you from the shadows. For wow, wee wee wow. For 84 damage.
Jesus Christ.
So it's at 69 because of my defense. Or is that my defense not count?
No, your defense counts. It's trying to get through your armor, so that would count.
Okay.
And so he has his sword kind of extended with shadows coming off of it, wrapping around you. And once they got a hold of you, like barbs kind of formed into you from the shadow tendrils. And that is the image you are seeing, Maddie, when it is, or you are seeing Ryan when it's your turn.
Well, I don't get out, and I don't get out. So
Alrighty, Maddie, are you going to
And-
assist?
With what?
The image you're seeing is this shadowy knight, extending his sword with shadow tendrils wrapped around your companion.
Yeah, I got all that. What do you want me to do?
Oh,
um,
I mean, kill the guy, maybe? That could help.
oh, yeah, I can do that. I can hit him.
Well, we'll see. Roll the dice first.
I do gotta back this way a little bit. So I'm gonna move to shoot the fireball so it doesn't hit anything but the enemy.
Yeah.
Don't hit it. I'm gonna basic attack him. Ooh, and get ×4 of 7. So whatever that is. 28?
28
28,
plus
that was right.
15. So, let me do the math here.
Exploding fireball is 30 damage.
Alrighty, yeah, you smack him while he's got his arm extended and has no real way of blocking you. Mr. Thicktail, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna want to do something. I'm gonna try to hit him with the wolf again.
Sure.
And ooh, we get that. We hit those.
For how much?
30, so 45.
Okay. I'm trying one thing here. It does not work. So yeah, Evan, you see this, that he's got a hold of him, so you kind of step to the left because his shield's in the way and shoot the wolf, and it completely like destroys his like elbow to his shoulder where he's extending his sword. And like you just see all the vines kind of dissipate, the sword falls to the ground and like rings off the ground and echoes through the entire cave chamber you're in. And you see his body just kind of burning up almost in those black flames until his shield and sword are just remaining on the bridge.
Hell yeah.
And that is it. Good job. Evan, you've killed two of these guys now? Is this your first time playing?
It's that hex, man.
The hex is very good. It's a very good ability. But yeah, that's that. Let me see where we are here.
I'm gonna dive in the water and pick up my staff.
Sure. Roll an investigate.
Turn into a crystal while you're down there.
Kind of reach in there.
Well, it's definitely like 5 or so feet down below.
I got it.
All right, yeah, you dive in and you find it. Can you roll an acrobatics to get out of the water? All right, you climb back up, bud.
Hey!
Maddie, you're closest to this robed dude.
And have the
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I could probably hit him, right?
well, we're not gonna get there, bud. But
Oh.
he does scream at you. How dare you interrupt my work? And he starts casting spells, and that's actually we're gonna call the
No. I'm gonna use my one swear word of the episode
Okay.
to go, hey, you killed my friends, so fuck off.
Well, I mean, I didn't.
Gigantic asshole.
I didn't really kill him. Just like the people in this house. I didn't. It wasn't me. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Only because normally I would dive into here because we're only about 40 minutes into this episode. And it's a real shorty. But this is because next episode for our Grandeur boss. This is the final baddie here of this dungeon crawl. I have a guest coming in to play him. So you guys will be kind of
Ooh,
PV.
I need to drink tea and get my voice so I can funly banter for the first time in weeks. Holy shit, hold on, my voice is dying.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a kind of a PvP thing. I mean, he'll still be playing the boss stats that are pre-written for him, but yeah, you'll be able to do some fun PvP stuff. Um, where he and
I
Hell
just want to
yeah.
banter again. I just want to do the voice. My throat hurts so bad just talking.
he straight up said that he's gonna try and kill you guys with the stats that are provided that are balanced. So
Oh, I want to see him try.
Riley?
Yeah,
Bring it
we'll see,
on.
buddy.
if you do pop in the preview stream or chat and Discord, I did just upload a picture of the night you guys just fought. Um,
Damn, the night is thick, huh?
oh yeah, it got
Is
big ol' hips.
okay.
This will be the thumbnail art for the podcast and YouTube video, so you guys can see it. It's on my screen right now. Yeah, it's a goodie. Whoa, I just closed out of flipping everything on accident. So yeah, thank you
On
guys.
Instagram at Celestial Spell Cosplaying.
Oh yeah, you.
Doug keeps forget to letting me plug myself.
What is that on Instagram at Celeste Spell Cosplay?
Celestial Spell Cosplaying.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Eventually, I'll post something on Instagram, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll see the cosplay you're supposed to have for our thingamabob.
maybe if Joanne Fabrics ever reopens,
Nope,
we'll
they're not essential. Thank you guys for
And I could go to Walmart, but Walmart Fabric's not really great at me.
and they're starting to do like 20% capacity right now. Like you have to stand outside in a line, and they only
Well,
let a
I
certain amount
am
of people in.
It's
also
like everything.
Yeah, I'm also sick, so I really don't want to go into a Walmart and get more sick.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to
I don't
Walmart.
want to.
right.
Yeah, I also don't want to go to Walmart in general.
Well, there goes our Walmart sponsorship.
Hey, fuck Walmart.
Whoa.
They're
Edit that one out.
Don't play their employees enough.
Definitely
They're
out.
somehow essential, and
The
they're still getting
bloopers.
paid minimum wage. So like,
Just saying, Target employees are getting paid like 15 an hour right now, so that's where it's at for stocking
yeah.
shelves and stuff.
Also, these
Minimum
people
wage
should be
here.
getting hazard pay because they are in a hazardous situation. Because
So check out
People
our
getting
Twitter at LoreWars RPG. In our Twitter and in the descriptions for the YouTube videos and the podcasts is our website. Check that out. That's where you can look at all a bunch of stuff. You can see where all our podcasts are listed. We have I think I looked today, it was like 17 different platforms are where we are podcasting to. Also, we are well over like 500 or so views on everything. Our first video on YouTube is over 100, and this will be like our 14th episode, I think. So thank you guys for that. Also, I should mention I got a question the other day about if I would do mentions or like call outs to people who are supporting the game. And my answer to that is go leave me a review on Apple Podcasts or a comment on our YouTube videos. That'll be short-lived if we start picking up, because YouTube video comments are hell to go through. But for sure, leave me a review on Apple Podcasts, and I will definitely read the review at the end of an episode and give you a shout out. And yeah,
I want one that just tears Doug a new one personally.
I will
He has to read it.
I will absolutely read insults as well. I'm not.
I'm about to go leave one myself.
I will not. I will not discriminate. And yeah, do that. Make sure you get your pre-orders in, because like at the end of April, I'm cutting off pre-orders and collecting money for pre-orders so I can get my order in. Right as like April ends and the next month starts.
Doug,
Relax.
I'd like a pre-order. How do I attain one?
I mean, I kind of said it in the beginning, but you can
Oh.
go to our website that I told you where the link is. Go all the way to the bottom of the market page. There's a little form type thing where you just type in your emails, hit submit, and from there I'll get a hold of you about price of where we're shipping it to, and such. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon with our next climactic episode. Peace out.
Bye.